Good evening. My name is Jefta Chonganyi. This is my Unit 4 assignment time series, and I got my data, which is growing apart, population prosperity, and 2020 break in America's health trajectory. Uh, the US population is on track to reach approximately 358 million by 2030, but growth is decelerating even as economic growth and urbanization keeps increasing. And in 2020 marks the first break in 50 years of rising life expectancy. Now, between 1965 and 2020, population grew from 194 million, 194 million to approximately 331 million, which is pretty much a 70.6% increase, though growth slowed from 13% in 1990s to 7.1% in the years 2010. The series slowest rate, which was the series slowest rate. GDP per capita rose nearly 18-fold from 13.5 3 from $3,568 to approximately 63,028 dollars. Now, though the growth rate slowed in every single decade from 149.7% to in the years 1970s down to 29.6% in the years of 2010. Urban population steadily urban population rose steadily. If we can see where is it? Urban population rose steadily throughout from 72% to 82%, generally tracking life expectancy rise from 70% to a peak of 78.7 to a peak from 70 years approximately, I'm sorry, from 70 years to a peak of 78.7 years in 2015. But 2010 broke that pattern. Life expectancy fell to 77.0 years by 2020, which is approximately 1.71 decline, the only negative decade among all four variables, even as urbanization kept increasing. Now, trendline regression shows population growth is highly linear. Shows that population growth is highly linear. Projecting roughly 358 million by 2030, while the GDP per capita fits less slightly, projecting approximately 71,626 dollars. I hold strong consideration more. I'm more confident in the population forecast than the GDP forecast because a simple trend line across the full 55 years would suggest much faster growth than what is actually happening in the last decade. The growth is the growth has clearly been decelerating, and the forecast reflect that recent slowdown rather than the forecast reflects the recent slowdown rather than the historic average. The story here is that growth, prosperity, and health advanced together for 5 decades until 2020 broke the pattern. Now you can watch a video to understand more. Thank you very much again. My name is Jafter. Please feel free to ask a question if you have any concern. Thank you.